Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour, but here on Trivia Tuesday at Stab, that doesn't mean the show's ready, so you finish getting ready. Get yourself some snacks, something to sip on, a nice cozy blanket, I don't know, curl up, get comfy. Share the link out with your friends and family who aren't already in the stream. The Obscure Movie Trivia Show will begin in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen your host, Buddy.
Hey everybody, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. If you are joining us on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, and you want to be a little more interactive with the show tonight, you can head on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There you'll see the chat there. I'm always chatting with the chat here and talking to them. And you can be part of that. Just give a follow. That's for free. If you want to support a little bit further, however, you can give us a subscribe. That is $5.99 a month. However, if you do have an Amazon Prime membership, you do get one free subscribe per month. You should pass that along to Stab, I think, because they allow us to do really fun stuff like this. If you have not seen the show before, this is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. We have a movie of the week, and the first round is dedicated entirely to that round, or entirely to that movie. This week's movie is Scream. It's finally on a streaming service, so I can finally do it. It's one of my favorite horror movies, probably my favorite horror movie. And I'm super excited to do it. It's on HBO Max. If you have it, you should check it out. All three of the first ones are on HBO Max. They're all great. I love this movie. The second round, because there are 3 rounds to this show, is weird years. I've picked a couple of random years, and the guys on today's show will get questions about those years based off the points they get in round 1. And then round 3 is the mystery round. We'll tell you about it when we get there. Okay, so introducing our guest tonight. first up, you know him, you love him, he wears hats. Mr. Joey G, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me back on.
Absolutely, anytime, man. You're one of our favorites here. You always, it's always interesting to see what movies you've seen. You know, you have a fun track record here.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see what you know. You said you liked Scream, so you watched it a lot back in the 90s. Was that one of your favorites back then?
Yeah, I think it was like the first horror movie I got really attached to and watched several times over because, I mean, I was at like an age where like high school kids were still like, whoa, high school kids, they're cool. And, you know, this was a movie about, you know, plus, I don't know, I could talk to you for an hour about how much I love this movie and all the different reasons why, but we don't have time for that. But yeah, watched it a lot.
Yeah. I love this movie. Thank you for being on. You are one of the crowd favorites that's looking for that elusive W, and we know you're going to find it one day. So thank you for being on again. And up next, he hosts a movie podcast. He's been on a couple of times. He won our inaugural show, and he's been looking for a W ever since. Welcome back to the show, Kevin Heisinger. How you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me. It's so good to be here. I'm at my cousin's place, and she has a fancy green screen, so I got a silly little background. I got
advanced. We love to see it like that, as the kids say.
This is a deleted scene from the film where
yeah. Everyone knows about that deleted scene. The rocking back and forth that you're doing there might be a little distracting, and it also makes you look like a terrible model.
If I go like this, I could be like the killer.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Lighting super awesome on your face there. I appreciate it. So Kevin, what's your history with this movie? You've seen it back in the 90s too, you know?
Yeah, I really liked this movie. I went through a horror phase. I used to watch the Scream series. I used to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. And I used to own all three in a little box set, and I would rotate. But I like this one the most. This is always my go-to. And even rewatching it for this, I thought it still holds up. It's still great. It's still fun. The other, like, three, you know, I mean, the second one's okay, but it's almost, I feel like this is just kind of a standalone. I feel like, kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, they should have just stopped there. But
yeah,
there's money to be made.
Oh, totally. And there's going to be a new Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's going to be a new Scream, because that's how money works.
Nostalgia.
Law in the chat, Law, one of our favorite chatters and one of our favorite guests. Horror isn't a phase, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, we should have had Law on the show. I know she likes this movie. She probably would have stomped you guys out. Just saying. Law is a great guest, and she's always welcome on. So before we start round one, you guys have your writing utensils and everything ready for the first round. You guys know how this works. What I'm going to do is, along with subscribing on Twitch, there's other ways to support Stab if you would like to. You can go to Patreon and support Stab Comedy there. You can follow them on all of the social medias, Twitch, Stab, and Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, it's still pretty cold out there and super windy. If you're feeling chilly, you can go ahead and get, Joey has it on right now, you can go ahead and get one of those Stab sweatshirts. They're super warm, super comfortable, and they have two different designs, and they're both super awesome. I'd be wearing mine, but I'm nursing a new tattoo that I can't wear a sweatshirt with right now. But it's super cool. It's never mind. Yes, thank you, Law. My hair does look great. I wasn't expecting these guys to say anything. Anyways, round one will be 10 questions about Scream. I'm going to ask the question, then I'm going to do a little countdown in my head, and once I get to about 5 seconds, I'm going to give an out loud countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you guys are going to reveal your answers, and I'm going to call on you, and you're going to say your answer out loud so that we Check and make sure everyone's correct. Sound good?
Ruby.
Killing it, guys. All right. Question number 1. What is the name of the character played by Drew Barrymore? We just need her first name. I wonder if Drew Barrymore sits in Joey's level of like with Sandra Bullock or not.
No, I like her. I like her.
Oh, okay.
And now, like, the name is, I'm blanking on the name, and I'm, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna give a countdown, so maybe we should write something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joey, what did you have?
I couldn't get the name Claudette out of my head for some reason. I know it's wrong.
No,
It doesn't look like a Claudette.
it's and I can see your answer, but will you say it out loud, Kevin?
Is it Casey?
It is Casey. Good job.
Hey. I was like, it's that or Carrie, but Carrie would be 2. It'd be 2 on the nose.
It's crazy that this and her appearance in Batman Forever, like restarted Drew Barrymore's whole career, man.
You know, and no one knows which one was better.
I don't know. Some of the outfits Jim Carrey wore in Batman Forever are pretty iconic. Question number 2 in Scream, guys. What is the name of Officer Dewey's sister?
Shit, what was it?
Yes, Mike likes Scream too. Hopefully he comes in. Maybe he's doing another show. Mike's a busy man. Mike's another one of our favorites on here. We have Dark Secret in the chat. We love to see all of our chatters here. My hair really does look good. You guys are right.
Not to brag.
I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
Are we not showing the answer? We're just saying them?
Show it and say it.
I wrote down Tatum.
Okay. And Joey, what did you have?
Yeah, now I remember it was Tatum. I blanked again. I wrote Lucy.
Those are lovely names. Those are both very lovely names.
I'm terrible with names, and I knew this was gonna happen to me tonight.
It's okay. Not all of them are names, hopefully.
Oh God, I hope not.
Oh, damn. All right. Question number 3. Why does Sydney punch Gale?
It's kind of a long answer.
You can surmise if you want to. You don't have to write the whole conversation or anything. You can surmise.
I'm writing like 2 sentences.
Mine's a sentence long, but I get what you mean. But yeah. Repeat that. Why does Sydney punch Gale Weathers? No. Tatum is Tatum's a cool name. Yeah. It's like Casey and Tatum.
Casey
Very trashy 90s girls' names is what I think Wes Craven was going for, I think there. I'll give a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joey, what did you have?
She tells her she'll send her a copy of her book.
Yes. And Kevin, what did you have?
I put yes. So she says she's gonna sign a copy of her book because it's about her dead and mom, and it sets her off.
Yes, I would have accepted a copy of the book or brings up her dead mom. Either or. Those were the 2 answers I was looking for. You both did great.
1 for 3.
Yeah, right? Who plays Principal Arthur Hembry, who for some reason goes uncredited?
Wonder why.
I know, right? Also, the credits scene at the end, where they're like flashing through like the actors and stuff, is so weird to me even to this day because it's like a '90s sitcom end of a TV show where it's like showing the actors, but it like also shows the killers and they're all like smiling and nice and being all.
That was a big '90s thing. Yeah, I watched the credits for the first time last night, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is this?" Because I recognized the song, but I just kept going, like, "What the fuck?" The Faculty does that too. It's like, why is this happening? You should do that.
Right? Chat is a little light. I think maybe everyone's drinking in excitement for tomorrow. All right, but I'll get a countdown here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
Henry Winkler, the Fonz, baby.
Yes. And Joey G, what did you have?
Hey, I had Henry Winkler. And
Yeah.
I actually figured out why he wanted to go uncredited or why he was uncredited. Apparently, he said that he did not want to take any focus away from any of the lesser known main role actors in this film. He thought his name was just going to gravitate that much attention. That people.
Henry Winkler, great guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's.
I mean, this was the same time he was doing Waterboy around the same area. So he was like, he had hits at this time. He had hits.
Yeah, he was having like a bit of a revival at that point, or like a.
Absolutely. I guess we could call that a Winkler sauce. You know what I mean? You know? No? Okay. Nobody's with me. The crowd's chatting. Probably. No? Okay. Question number 5. Who was the person originally arrested for Maureen Prescott's murder? Yeah, just so you guys know, Law didn't even watch the movie today, and she definitely will be neck and neck with both of you gentlemen. All right. I'll get a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, that would be Joey G. What did you have, sir?
This name I actually did remember, Cotton Weary.
All right. And Kevin, what did you have?
But I got the actor. I didn't get the right. I forgot. I put Liev Schreiber, but I thought his name was Cooper. I thought it's Cotton.
Oh no, it's Cotton Weary. Number
Cotton
3.
Weary.
He's got the TV show 100% Cotton. Kevin, that unfortunate slip is okay, but at least you knew the actor, and he is the greatest cinematic Sabretooth. You know what I mean?
And because he has a bigger part in the second and the third one, and they say his name a lot more, but I haven't seen those in a while.
Well, I figured since you either watched it, did you watch it today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Because they do talk about it at the end, so that's fine. Yeah.
God, Weary's innocent.
It's okay. We're all human, as it were. Question number 6. This one's a fun one. What is Gale's cameraman's name? Just his first name.
This I do remember.
Law, I don't know if you're calling Cotton Weary a dumb name or his hit radio show 100% Cotton, which is a great name. If your name is Cotton, you have to go with 100% Cotton. That's a great name.
But his name's not actually Cotton, though. Or is this a radio show within the Scream universe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. I didn't see it.
So in the third one, he gets spoiler alert. He gets axed at the very beginning, and the killer calls him and like pretends to be a fan of his radio show 100% Cotton.
Gotcha. I seriously thought that he had a podcast right now and was just trying to cling onto this role.
Liev Schreiber is doing really good for himself. I don't think.
Yeah,
He's not holding on to Cotton Weary anymore.
I just got a TV show, I think.
Yeah. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what'd you have for an answer, sir?
Kenny.
All right. And Joey G, what'd you have?
I had Toby.
Oh,
Yeah.
number 2, man. Isn't that the no, that's not the cameraman in number 2. That's a great answer. It could have been the cameraman in a different movie. Who knows?
You know what?
But no, it's Kenny. Kevin got that right.
He told him to move his fat, tubby ass at one point, and I think that got that stuck in my head. And
Okay.
And I will say, he gets his throat slit so quickly, and like it's not. I've read it would take a lot more just to kill someone like that. But you know what?
He Kenny gets bled out all over that van.
I don't know, yeah. And then he gets left on top of the truck. I don't know.
And she takes off and she's like, "Sorry, Kenny."
Gail Weathers, stone cold.
She's so cold, dude. In all 4 movies, she's the coldest. I love Gail Weathers. All right, question number 7. We're doing good here, guys. Score. I'll get to the scores at the end of the round. Question number 7 is: which victim of the Ghostface killers is the only one that isn't stabbed?
Oh.
Yeah. Cotton Weary, is a super creep in the second one. But honestly, if you were to get arrested as a young kid, you'd be a weirdo too.
Yeah.
You guys both seem to have an answer, so we'll just do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joey, what did you have?
I got Tatum. She got it in the garage door that she thought he could get out of.
And Kevin, what did you have?
Tatum as well.
Good job, gentlemen. Good job, gentlemen. I thought I might have thrown you off with having Tatum as an answer earlier. I was being a little sneaky.
I started doubting myself because she did get her arm slashed a little bit. I didn't
know. I question myself. She gets cut, but that doesn't kill her.
Yeah.
She doesn't get stabbed.
Right. But Kenny didn't either, so at least that was...
Well, I mean, throat slit with a knife. That's I don't know. It's still that counts, right?
Yeah. Kenny was stabbed.
No,
I went through a list. I went through fandom, and I also did a couple of quizzes. I researched my answers.
Kenny's dead.
I'm tired of getting questioned on the show. I'm researching my answers now. So, question number 8, gentlemen. You're both here. Question number 8 is: what's Randy's number 1 rule of surviving a horror movie?
Like the first one he lists off. Is that what the question is?
Yeah, when he pops off and he goes, the number 1 rule is surviving.
Okay.
It's a very simple answer. It's probably the best thing. Because the whole idea is they're like, we're gonna subvert that. Oh, we got you. This movie was very meta. All right. I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
Don't have sex.
Nice. And Joey, what did you have?
No sex.
No sex. You guys are both correct. Never have sex. Don't have sex. Oh. I like when Randy's, when he's gone. And in the third one, they play a tape because that's the only way to get him in there because he was iced in the second movie. He goes, it's probably because, and then he like brings up the girl he lost his virginity to, and David Arquette's like, her? Love it. I love it. I love it. Question number 9. In Scream 1, what do Stu and Billy use as fake blood?
That's why I didn't like Scream 2, because they offed Randy. That was I feel like it was downhill after that. But it did make...
especially because the other obsessive movie freak ends up being the killer. So there's no through line of having that person in the third movie. So they're like, oh, here's a videotape that Randy did.
And then the other killer is just like, what's his face's mom? And we had no clue or idea who that was. So I'm like, how the fuck were we supposed to guess that?
Yeah. The question was, what do Stu and Billy use as fake blood? And I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joey, what did you have, sir?
I wrote corn syrup and food coloring because I didn't actually watch the last part of the movie today. So.
And Kevin, what did you have?
Corn syrup.
Yeah. Okay. You're both correct. Joey, he says that I thought you would get this for sure because you said you watched the end of the movie today. And it's at the end when Billy's got all that blood on him, but it's fake blood. And he like licks it off and he goes, ooh, corn syrup, just like they do in the movies.
Oh, okay. So
from Carrie.
I literally watched the movie up until signing into Zoom, and I did not get to that part.
Oh, well, you did. You got the answer anyway, so good job. That's crazy.
First time I ever guessed right on this show.
Guessing your way to victory is what everybody wants to do.
Yep.
Final question. We're on to question 10. Question 10 is, what was the original title to Scream? Throwing in a curveball. Yes, Law's got the line. Same thing they use for Pig Blood in Carrie. She had the full correct answer.
Poor girl had to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Right. You guys both seem to have had an answer.
Answer.
Countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
I think they're gonna call it Scary Movie, weren't they?
And Joey, what did you have?
I also had Scary Movie.
That is correct.
Hey.
Oh, guys, good job. Stab was the name of the Scream movies inside the Scream universe.
Yeah, the movie that they made about the events that took place in the first movie was called.
Exactly. Okay. So, good job, everyone. We did really good, especially Joey saying that he didn't get to rewatch the whole movie today. He did damn good. Kevin, you did damn good, of course. You're an astute movie watcher, as the kids say. So, at the end of round 1, I've got scores. Ooh, I love the new score graphics. Yes, I have the same scores. In first place with 9 points, Kevin Heisinger. Good job, man. Good job. In second place, right behind him with 7 points, it's Mr. Joey G. That's how we do it, guys. Good job. Good job. Going into the second round, if you have not seen the show before, second round I like to call weird years. I've picked some random years. This time I've picked 1986, 1996, and 2006. I've picked 5 random movies from those years, or 5 movies that I've seen, or 5 movies that I've read about, or anything like that. And I write 5 questions about those movies, and these guys get to pick which years they get questions from, and each right answer is worth 2 points. They get questions directly to them. So Joey G, because you are in second place right now, you get to pick which year you get questions from, and we'll get 5 questions. What year do you want? 1986, 1996, or 2006?
I went 96.
96. Ooh,
That'd be my year.
nice. Very,
Let's
very
take a
fine.
quick bathroom break. I'm leaving my phone though, because so I don't cheat.
Okay.
In my life.
That's fine or whatever. Kevin wrote me before this and said he was going to watch every movie from the year 1996 before this. So he's probably hurt that you took this from him.
Well, that's one of my prime years there of movie watching. So
yeah.
you should have done worse. Oh no! Did my internet go out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, you're fine, Joey. I think that's Buddy because I've still got you.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Joey's not.
Oh, Buddy.
And he's gone
Oh,
again.
no. Yeah, see, he's the one that had the red bar on his signal strength. Oh, no. We're losing Buddy.
Oh no. What happened?
We can't lose the host. That's all right. It came in a break between rounds, so that it could have been a worse time.
Is he back?
Hey.
Hey.
Kevin's back. Is Joey back?
I'm here.
You were the
Joey's
one
back.
that went out, Buddy. Your connection bottomed out there.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Back to it.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Joey, did you hear question number 1?
No.
Okay. Question number 1 is, what is the full title to the 1996 Leprechaun sequel?
Oh. God, I want to say it was like something ridiculous and Leprechaun 2 Back in the Hood.
That is a very close one. Leprechaun 2 or Leprechaun Back to the Hood is a sequel of Leprechaun, but that's a 2000s movie. No, we were looking for Leprechaun 4 in space.
Ooh.
Wait,
Famed for the final scene of the Leprechaun becoming gigantic, then getting exploded into space, and you just see his middle finger floating in space. It's
okay.
classic cinematic scene.
I skipped number 4. Yeah. So
That's where you messed up. I think 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure both have him coming out of male parts that he should not come out of, and that's why I really like watching number 4. Question number 2, in the year that was 1996, Joey, who stars alongside Jim Carrey in the 1996 comedy Cable Guy?
Oh, I love that movie so much. That's Matthew Broderick.
Nice. Yes, that's a great one.
Yeah. Such a good movie, dude. I love that one.
Right? Yeah, that's a great movie. I actually think you're gonna really like this next question too, Joey G, because you once told me you wanted to do this movie on the show. So, in Mighty Ducks 3, what is the team's name before reverting to the Ducks?
Oh, damn it. It was shit. I just watched this not all that long ago too. For some reason.
I just watched it too. I watched all 3 of them. I love it.
Like Charlie has some serious attachment issues.
Way too much. You want to give out an answer?
God, I think it's the only name that's coming up is the Wolverines.
Oh no. I actually wrote this question because I wanted to Yeah, Buddy is always pushing the Leprechaun agenda because the Leprechaun movies are good. Anyways, the answer is the Warriors, because I just wanted to point out the fact that in 1996, in a terrible sequel or terrible trilogy ender, they were very woke. They were trying to change the name throughout the movie because it's an offensive name and the logo is offensive, and they end up getting it changed to the Ducks. So boom, good for them. They beat the Washington football team, the Cleveland whatever their names will be in baseball.
Yeah, I don't remember that being any part of the plot line whatsoever.
Me neither, until my rewatch, and I was like, wow, that's super duper woke.
Man.
The Seton Hall Warriors were their name.
Seton Hall Warriors. Terrible with names, man.
Question number 4, Joey G, in the year it was 1996. Pam Anderson plays a late night club owner and part-time mercenary in what 1996 action flick?
Classic.
These are like the worst movies that 1996 had produced.
What?
Oh shit, I don't know.
How many Pam Anderson starring flicks do you know?
Movies? I mean, I know she was on Baywatch. God, I think she was something called VIP, I want to say, but I thought that was a show, not a movie. I'm just going to go with VIP because I don't know anything else that she was in. And I'm not even sure that was the name of it. Is it what it is?
I'm sorry. That is incorrect. It's Barbed Wire.
Barbed Wire.
Barbed Wire. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
babe.
I remember hearing about that movie, but
It's obscure movie trivia. Thank you, Law. If you don't like Pam Anderson in a starring role, then there's a movie that she stars in with Tommy Lee that you would not like. Anyways, final question in the year 1996 for you, Joey G. Who voices Draco the Dragon in 1996's Dragonheart?
I've never even heard of that movie. Dragonheart? No, I'm not familiar. I'm gonna go with Nicolas Cage. He was probably a good dragon.
We wish.
We wish. I want the reboot of that for sure with Nicolas Cage. But no, it was Mr. Sean Connery.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should go ahead and watch it. It has a bunch of like straight to VHS, then straight to DVD, then straight to streaming service sequels that are all increasingly worse and worse and worse and worse. But the first one, terrible 1996 CGI aside, is a pretty good movie.
Sounds like exactly something I want to get into. A movie series that just gets worse.
Yeah.
Don't get into the other ones. Just watch the first one. It's a dragon. He's the last dragon. He's dying and he's old and it's sad.
Sean Connery? That sounds pretty heavy now. I don't know if I want to watch that movie.
Couldn't handle it.
I'm very sensitive. I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
Sean Connery dragon?
Hard.
All right. Well, good job, Joey G. That was 1996. Kevin, you now get to choose between 1986 and 2006.
A toughie, but I was hoping to do 96, but I guess I'll do 2006.
2006. All right. So, 5 questions in the year 2006. Each question is worth 2 points, or each right answer is worth 2 points. Question number 1. Who plays the titular Tristan in Isolde?
Why do I know this? Is it James Franco?
100% Why do you know that?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I just kept seeing the poster.
Here's the thing. I was as I was doing this and I was researching 2006, I realized that was the year he started to do a lot of stuff. Like he was in a lot of things, and it was so hard to not like write questions about a bunch of other movies he did, because James Franco just kind of blew up in 2006. That was his year.
That was his year.
Who knew? Who knew?
Anyways,
good job, sir.
Hey.
Question number 2. Name the 2 leads in 2006's Miami Vice.
Oh, from the show. It's gonna be.
No, the movie.
I mean, yeah, but the remake, the movie from the show.
Yes.
It's gonna be Jamie Foxx and my boy Colin Farrell.
Wow, Kevin.
Again, and I haven't seen that either. I'm like, why do I know that? Like, I just kept seeing the poster.
That is one of those iconic, like, this looks nothing like the
I know. What the fuck were they doing?
TV show. And Colin Farrell looks like a drug dealer, not a
Not a cop.
DEA, but whatever. Maybe he's undercover. Who knows?
Part of the charm.
Question number 3 in the year that was 2006. 2006 documentary Idiocracy. In 2006 documentary Idiocracy, what is the name of the president?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I know Terry Crews played him, but I don't know what his name was. I haven't seen him in years. I'm just gonna say Burger King.
Burger King? President Burger King. Unfortunately, no. It was President Camacho.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
Oh, yeah. I didn't appreciate it when I first watched it, and I never really gave it another chance until around the pandemic, and just watching the world burn and watching movies about the world burn. That one made me laugh a little, I guess.
Yeah, it's a funny idea. I just didn't.
Yeah,
think it was a funny movie.
Well, you know how it is. So, question number 4 in the year 2006. In what 2006 film will you find Will Arnett and Dax Shepard as rivals?
Will Arnett and Dax Shepard. You're sure it's Will Arnett, not Dane Cook? Is that? Shit, I don't know this one. I didn't watch a lot of Dax Shepard flicks. Shocker. Is it Employee of the Month?
No, that would have been if it was
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook.
Dax Shepard.
Who doesn't love a good Dane Cook movie, right? Personally, I. But no, it is the 2006 comedy classic, Let's Go to Prison.
Oh, yeah, I've never even... That one under the radar for me. I did not.
Wow. Quick synopsis. Dax Shepard goes to prison because of something that Will Arnett's father did. Will Arnett's father was a judge. Will Arnett's father dies. When Dak gets out of prison, he's like, hey, I'm just going to torture Will Arnett for a whole movie. And it's terrible.
It sounds... Right.
And then Will Arnett gets a husband in prison. It's stupid. But anyways, it's a movie, 2006. Check it out. Your final question in the year 2006, Kevin, is in what 2006 action film will you find characters like Stelios, Xerxes, and Gorgos?
Is it Stelios and Xerxes?
Xerxes.
Xerxes. Stelios and Xerxes. What the fuck? I actually don't know this one.
Let me repeat the question. In what 2006 action film will you find characters like Stelios, Xerxes, and Gorgo?
Xerxes? I want to... Oh, is it 300?
It is 300.
Yeah, that was the last... I knew it was gonna be something fucking weird. I was gonna say Crank, but I was like, no, that's Chef Chelios. That doesn't make sense. But that
How
was
do you know that?
6. I got that right.
Oh, that good job, Kevin.
Hey, that was the last minute. I'm like, what movies came out that year?
What movies came out that year? 2006. Yeah. That one also has a terrible sequel. I think that was probably either straight to DVD or if it came
Oh, it
out.
came out, but no one saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why there isn't a 302
303?
or 303, whatever the next one would be. Law got it in the chat. Good job, Law. Law got also Camacho. Law, you would be doing good tonight. Law would be doing some karate tonight. She usually does. She kicks ass at this. So round 3 is the mystery round. But I've been, if you've been watching the show for a while. Oh, actually, I got to go over scores. Thank you, Jesse. Kevin, you're still in first place now with 15 points. Good job, sir. And Joey G, right behind him with 9 points. Good job, sir.
All right.
Good
Still
job.
do it.
So for round 3, I need you to grab those writing utensils and writing things again real quick for me. Thank you. So we've been playing around with the round 3 being the betting round. And as I wrote you guys in the very small synopsis I sent for the show, these are going to be slightly more difficult questions about Scream, the movie. You know, the movie you guys just watched or watched some of, and you know well, because you guys both did good in that. But here's the rules about betting. You have to bet between 1 and 3. So 1, 2, or 3. And if you get the answer right, you get those points. If you get it wrong, you lose those points.
Wow.
Yeah. It's tricky like that. So it's going to be exactly like round 1. I'm going to read the question. And then on your paper, you're going to write a bet between 1 and 3 on how confident you feel about that question and the answer. So now you're just writing 2 things. And then when I call on you, you're going to show your answer and tell me what you wrote, just like you did in round 1. But just to make sure everything's on the up and up, once you're done writing your answers, just throw those hands up so that we know you're done and that you put your bet on there already, because we want the internet to know it's all fair and good. So, you guys ready?
Ready.
All right. Question number 1 in round 3. What is Wes Craven's uncredited role in Scream? He appears in the movie. I did the questions before rewatching, and this one I had to look for it, and I was like, "Oh, that's easy to see, duh." But anyways, looks like everyone has their answers. Could we just throw? Yeah, there we go. I appreciate you guys. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Kevin, what did you have, and what did you bet, sir?
I know he does Ghostface at one point. I bet 3 points, but I don't know if that's his uncredited role.
And Joey, what did you have, and what did you bet?
He played Fred the janitor right before Winkler.
And how many did you bet, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. 3.
3. I just wanted it to be for our audio listeners. That was a good job for Joey G. And Kev, you lose 3 points. It is Fred the janitor. He does, if he does it, it wasn't in his credited roles for this one.
He did dress like him. He gets hit with the phone. But anyway.
Good for him. I'm so proud of him. You know what I mean? Like, so that was question number 1. Good job, everyone. Question number 2. There's going to be 5 questions, by the way. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Question number 2. What is Casey's boyfriend's name?
You want the full name?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they give him his full name.
They do it once, and I caught it, and I was like, I bet that's going to be a question. It comes really, really quick, and I never caught it before.
Nice.
There.
Nice. This is what we like about this show. Yes, Law. He was a janitor with a Freddy Krueger sweatshirt on. That was Wes Craven's role in the movie. It was like really quick, right before Henry Winkler gets waxed, just like Joey said. Which made me think, oh, did he do it? But he didn't. But did he? Who knows?
That would have been weird if, like, at the end of the movie, it's just Craven in the Freddy costume. Like, guess what, bitches?
It was me all along. All right. Throw our hands up if we got our answers and bets in. Okay, question. I'll give the countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joey, what did you have? It seems you knew the answer.
His name is Steve, 3 points. And if you listen to a news report, they say Casey Becker and Steve Olg, it sounds like, is his last.
Nice. And Kevin, what did you bet and what was your answer, sir?
3 points also for Steve.
Oh, dang. Look at you, man.
Stephen King.
Look at you, Kings. Look at you, Kings. This is why we like this. All right. So, question number 3. What news program is Gail from?
Oh, no. And we have to bet a point.
Yeah, we have to bet at least one. The first time I did this, I did allow 0 as one of the betting options, and it took us nowhere. So this is to spice up the game.
Yeah.
It's a fun little bit, you know. I'll give it. Everyone got their answers. Throw our hands up. Yeah. Question. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Kevin, what did you have, sir? And what did you bet?
I had no idea, only bet 1 point. Just did Channel 4 news.
Okay. And Joey, what did you have, sir?
I was a little iffy on this. I bet 3 anyway. I think it's called Top Story.
Damn, Joey G did his homework.
Oh.
Wow.
They mention it real quick at one point, and for some reason that stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Joey G. All right. And question number 4. Which character says the name of the movie in the line, in one of his lines? It's a big line. Which, I'll repeat it because I flubbed the first time. Which character says the name of the movie in one of their lines? Everyone got their answers. Whee!
Hold on, change it.
That's okay.
All right, now I'm ready.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
man.
the name of the character?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4. Please put our hands up. 3, 2, 1. That's Joey G. What did you have and what did you bet, sir?
I just wrote Randy 1 point because I really don't remember who said it.
And Kevin, what did you write and what did you bet, sir?
Same character, same point. Randy, 1 point.
All right. I'm sorry, gentlemen. It's actually Mr. Stu when they've got Sydney at the end, he says, "We got a surprise for you, Sydney. It's a scream."
Yeah, he was the one I was thinking of other than Randy, but I couldn't remember his character's name.
Yes, it's Matthew Lillard. We love him, Matthew Lillard. And Law got it in the chat. She hasn't watched it since Halloween, but she's a boss.
Nice.
There's been surprisingly little Lillard questions in this.
Yeah.
And which is crazy because I'm a big Matthew Lillard fan. Just letting everybody know.
Packers, go in.
So our final question in Scream, harder questions, the betting round, is which actress does Sydney correctly say will play her in the movie version of these events? So this is kind of a Scream 2 question, but she says it in Scream 1, so. Yes, Law is crushing. Yeah, I did kind of mess up. There should have been way more Stu questions.
Should have.
I had one about who killed him in the first round, but I took that out for some reason. I should have kept it in. Anyways, if everyone's got their answer.
I don't. Hold on.
I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which answer did you get and what did you bet, Kevin?
I just wrote down Jennifer Love Hewitt for 1. I totally forgot. I haven't seen Scream 2 in a long time.
Okay. And Joey, what did you have?
Not totally sure. I think she says Tori Spelling, and I bet 3 points.
Joey G, Mr. Man.
Oh.
Good job. Good job.
Man.
Kevin, it's okay. That was a tough third round. See, this is something I'm still playing around with this third round, but that was really fun because we kind of turned the tide there, and Joey, who's been playing the game, and Kevin, who's played the game before, Joey kind of paid attention to the questions I'd ask, but these were harder ones. These were the hardest ones. Law telling me my hair's crushing it. Thank you. The Tori Spelling thing was when they were talking about it after the police station event. They were going over it, and they were talking about who would play them in the movies, and she said somebody like Tori Spelling would play me. And then in the second one, of course, Tori Spelling played her. I didn't mean it to be a Scream 2 question. It was more, they say it in Scream 1, but I just said she correctly predicts because it comes true in Scream 2. But nonetheless, good job, everyone. And final scores, I had the same. Thank you, Jesse. In first place with that first big W,
Wow.
I'd love to see it, Mr. Joey G. Coming back, had a rough second round, did pretty well in the first round, and just crushed it with these little factoids in the third round. You'd love to see a underdog story, and somebody who fought him and held that title all the way till the very end, coming in with 12 points because he bet strong every time. Oh, look at that.
Underdog.
The underdog.
Underdog. Right.
I wanted to see this showdown for a little bit, so I'm glad you both came on. I wanted to thank you. Final score 20-12. That was a lot closer than that sounds because Kevin was just chugging through both those first rounds. We didn't get to the year 1986. That's saving in my bank. I have a bank of a couple ones that we've missed when we've done the 2 people matches, which is really fun. So we'll get to use those later. But this was such a fun one. And I'm so excited that Joey finally got a win because he's been a workhorse, and no Sandra Bullock movies.
No, I think that was the key. And I also at one point when I was watching the movie, Gale Weathers gets out of the van and she says I'll be right back, but her lips say something else. So I completely stopped watching the movie and I got lost in this like tunnel of just random facts from Scream, and that really paid off because I had no idea Wes Craven played Fred Krueger. I had there were a few that I picked up from that, and I think I my strategy going forward for sure.
Nice. That was a clever trick, and good job. Studying always helps. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a dad and killing it with that. You're awesome always. And as Kevin did, cheers to you, sir.
Cheers.
Everyone, boom. And speaking of Mr. Kevin, thank you again for being on. We're going to have you on in a little bit, to a couple of weeks, to talk about a podcast that you do that I've been on a couple of times, that we have another episode coming out pretty soon. Why don't you tell the people about that and where they can find that?
Yeah, it's called Midnight Movie Night. We do the best bad movies you've ever seen. Ones that are so bad that they're good and you just want to talk about them. You can find us Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts. And then our Instagram is basically where my link tree is. And Buddy's been on them. We've done 3 Ninjas. We did Jaws of the Revenge. So many more that are coming. And I have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah. So please check us out.
It's a fun one. It's a good companion show to this one because he talks about very terrible movies that are kind of fun to watch, and I try to walk into that obscure movie world. It kind of works really well. I think that's why Kevin did so well in that second round there, because the more obscure I make those second round ones, I think Kevin works really well in that. And again, it was fun to have everyone here. Law says, nice job, Joey G. Yeah, we love to see it. And again, thank everyone for being here. If you were watching on Facebook or YouTube and you want to chat along next time with us and have fun in the chat room, there's always room. You can go ahead and do that at twitch.tv/stabcomedy. Over there, you can give us a follow for free. If you want to support even further, go ahead and give us a subscribe. That's $5.99 a month. However, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can give 1 free subscription a month. I think you should give that to Stab because they allow my hair on the internet once a week, and I think that should be rewarded. Also, if you want to support even further, go ahead and go over to the merch store on the website and get one of the 2 sweatshirt designs because they're super warm and comfy. And it's still sweater season. It's windy as heck out there. My hair is not loving it. But the sweatshirt helps a lot. Also, finally, you can support on Patreon. And thank you. And Jesse, tell them where they can find all the shows that you do all the time.
Well, thank you one more time. Oh, wait, hold on. They can't hear me. Thank you one more time to Buddy, Kevin, and Joey. That's it for us tonight. Yeah, you can check out the full calendar of events for Stab Comedy Theater TV at stabcomedytheater.com, or if you're on Twitch, you can just scroll down below and you can see the upcoming week's events. But that is it for us tonight. I did make the decision during the show. We're probably not going to do office hours in the morning because inauguration is noon Eastern. So we might as well all just enjoy that, or really sit there anxiously and hope we can enjoy it. You know what? Hopefully everything's going to go well. And then we'll see you at 4 o'clock for Inside the Box again, hoping everything goes well. So we're going to send you guys over real quick. We've got a couple people left. We'll send you over to our friends Capital Puns. They're in the middle of their show. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Hold on for the raid, everybody.
Stop me from believing, turn me around again. Said that we can do it, oh, you know I want to do it again. Every morning when I wake up, she always She always rides